Hey, turn me up a little, yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that.
They know who we at, man. Yeah. I tell you entertain. Yeah. We stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining, yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining, yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little, yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that.
They know who we at, man. Yeah. I tell you entertain. Yeah. We stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining, yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining, yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, turn me up a little, yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that.
They know who we at, man. Yeah. I tell you entertain. Yeah. We stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining, yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining, yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little, yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that.
They know who we at, man. Yeah. I tell you entertain. Yeah. We stay entertaining, yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining, check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining.
Hey, you guys!
Hey!
Welcome to the House of X Entertainment.
Where we stay entertaining.
I'm Winston.
And I'm Leo.
And welcome to the Exclusive Show.
Whoop, whoop.
How you guys doing?
How's everybody doing?
Yes, we got Buddha in the building.
Hey, Buddha.
Hey, Daniela. How are you? Welcome to the
Hey.
X family.
Hey, Boo.
How you doing? Welcome to the X family. Thank you so much for coming in. Who else we got in the building? Hello, we got Peanuts in the building.
Hey.
How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello, Adam. How are
Hey,
you?
we got Adam in the building.
Welcome, Adam. All right. Hey, Bestie Raymond.
Best day.
How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Donna Green.
Hey, Donna.
How are you?
How you doing?
Neptune. Hey, Natural. How are you?
Hey, Natural.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, guys. Your favorite couple. Hey, how you doing? That is such an awesome name. How you doing? Your favorite couple is in the building. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Buddha just walked in. Hey, Buddha.
What's popping in the hoodie?
How you guys doing? Welcome, 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 welcome.
Thank you for everybody being here.
Yes.
If you don't have somebody, grab them. Take them out for dinner. Turn
Yes.
them around. I'll do something with them, child.
Thank you, guys. So, all moderators, make sure you guys welcome the folks as they come in, and also make sure you drop the guest's link that's pinned in the comment, and also our channel link, guys. And if
Thank you for everyone that added us. We greatly appreciate it.
yes, yes. Hello, Jack. How are
Hey.
you? Welcome in, Jack. Thank you so much. And also, if you are new here, please make sure that you go and turn that red button gray and tap the notification bell so that you always be notified when we come on to entertain you.
Entertain you.
Yes. Now I saw the notification on my cell. I was watching a movie.
Ooh,
All
not
right.
you watching a movie, child.
All right. I'm DJ Storm #1 mod.
I know that's right.
All right. Yes. All right. All right, guys. So make sure you guys drop the guest's link for those who are mods in the stream, and also our link, guys. And also, if you see any drama that's going in the chat, guys, you mods that are in the chat, you know what to do.
Well, you said there's a hater on the line.
Yes.
Let me rock the vision one more time.
Yes, honey. So you guys know what to do. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you guys so much. Also, guys, for those of you who are not in the building, we're gonna do a little commercial. This is one of our support and endorse. We're endorsing Linux Likes, guys. So please make sure you go and you check out Linux Likes, and you go and get your candles. This is the code X Family. So make sure you support Linux Likes. All right. All right. Shared.
Thank you.
All right. Shared over to 28,000 people. Thank you so much.
28 and 500.
And 2,500 people. Thank you so much for sharing. All right. You guys are amazing. All right. We have about a couple more minutes before we bring up our awesome guests. Yes.
So what did everybody do today?
Yes. What did everyone do today?
Did y'all have lunch? Did y'all go out? Did you hit somebody with your car?
Yes. Let me make sure this is.
So what did everybody do?
Okay. I had to turn off the volume.
No, it would have been.
I got you guys on my laptop. Okay, thank you. That's
sicky now. We're on the laptop. We on the laptop.
We on the laptop.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, guys, if you want to be a blessing to the channel, our information is pinned on the screen. Thank you so much. Our information is shown on the screen. If you also want to be a blessing to the channel, thank you so much, guys, for coming in. You guys are amazing. All right. Are you ready to bring up all of the guests? Or are we going to wait just a little bit more? I got you on my flat screen and in the living room. All right, for the flat screen, honey.
Okay,
we on the
room.
big screen.
Real DJ Mike. Hey, I'm excited to see the interview. I watched DJ Storm. I know who Mike is.
Thank you so much, Mike, for coming in from Facebook.
Shout out to Facebook in the building. Yeah.
If you have a YouTube channel, please come in. And if you're not family with us, please come in.
Yes, please subscribe to the channel.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
You never know. You subscribe today, you could be the next interview tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yes. Welcome to the live, guys. Thank you all for being here. You guys are amazing.
Yes.
All right.
You want to bring up the guest?
Is
the guest ready?
Is the guest ready? All right. Raymond is all right. Hey, Bestie, coming in from Facebook. All right, guys.
He doing Facebook. He doing YouTube. He doing Twitter.
Yes. All right. We're gonna bring up our love. Hey, Vermont Paint Photos.
Hey.
What's up, Vermont Paint Photos? Yes.
How are you? Thank you for being here.
Thank you for coming in. All right, guys. So we're gonna bring up our lovely guest at this time,
Mr. Controversy himself,
DJ Storm in the building.
Woo! Man, I've been waiting all week for this. What's going on?
Welcome to the show.
Hey, I greatly appreciate you having me on. I greatly appreciate it. I've been waiting a long time for this. It's truly an honor, but let me tell you something. I know that a lot of people are waiting. A lot of people are waiting for the that oh so legendary intro. I know those people. There's a lot of people here that are waiting for a certain someone to make his presence known. So I think I'll just bring out the other guy for just one single solitary second. Here we go.
All right. Yeah.
me. Now, if you don't know who I am, please allow me to introduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the one and only DJ Storms, and I would like to welcome each and every single one of you to House of X Entertainment Incorporated, live on YouTube.com. Now, if you don't know some of the names that they call me, well, they call me Mr. Controversy, and the operator of the best damn Twitter handle known. Wait for it. Wait for it. To mankind.
Yes.
How about that?
Yes.
Oh, no. He got to do the rest. I got to do the rest.
Well, what else do you want me to do? You want me to do my brand promotion and advertisements already?
Yes.
Fair enough. You want me to do the self-brand promotion advertisements? I'll do that. Because I know this is one of Leo's favorite parts of my streams. Well, if you want to follow me on the Twitter sticks, you can follow me there at HistoryMaker DJS. You'll find out why I am the operator of the best damn Twitter handle known to mankind. You can follow me on Instagram as well at TheDJStorms. Add me on Facebook, Dominic Sparacia. For collaborations and business inquiries, please send me an email. My email is, of course, stormstakeover@gmail.com. Like the official DJ Storms business page, and I may just send you an invite to join the official DJ Storms Posse group on Facebook, that is. Please subscribe to me on YouTube. Check out my streams every single Saturday, the Lightning Flash update at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. You can join the chat. I may just make you a mod if you're lucky. You can comment down below on all my videos. And when you subscribe, please do not forget to hit the notifications bell with a huge coup de grace. That way you will know whenever I pop up on YouTube. Because whenever I pop up on YouTube, it is the best time to be on YouTube. And Leo knows what I'm going to say, because it's the only time on YouTube you get to see this glorious sideburn chin strap combination and this beautiful mustache right here. Wait a second. Here we go. We need to light it up here on House of X Entertainment with a little with a dash of and a lot of Everyone wants a piece of the Storms Meister. You already know.
All right.
All right.
Yes. The famous code. Yes.
I love the line when he says, "When I'm on YouTube, it's the best time to be on YouTube." Like, I think that is the hottest thing.
Yes.
The way he
Thank
does
you very
that is
much.
hilarious.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to the exclusive show. Yes, guys.
Thank you for everybody being here. I definitely wanted him to do his intro for the people that are used to his intro.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna jump right in. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So the first question, Mr. Storms, is what made you start a YouTube channel?
Oh man, I actually love telling this story. I didn't even start off on YouTube, first of all. I originally started off on Periscope, if you remember that. Seems like eons ago when that was a thing. But I originally started off on Periscope, and I started off on my first ever Twitter handle. I've had like 15 Twitter handles. It's like a running gag that my friends joke with me about. Hey, how many Twitter handles have you had now? So I started on my very first Twitter handle. It was the DJ Storms, and I had about 2,200 followers on there. And Periscope was big, and it was February 12th, 2017, and I was just bored. And I saw that I had a decent amount of followers, and there was a pay-per-view on that night. It was the Elimination Chamber of that year. So I thought to myself, you know what? I got nothing to do. Let me hop on and do a live stream and give my analytical perspective and give my preview and predictions on the show. So I did it, and it got a decent amount of views. It went about 30 minutes, and I'm like, all right, I'll wait a few more weeks, and I'll do it again for the next pay-per-view, which was Fastlane. So I did it again for Fastlane, and it did get decent views. And then I thought to myself, all right, if I'm going to continue to do this, I'm going to need something. I'm going to need something that's going to grab the audience's attention. I'm going to need something that's really going to command attention, that's really going to make people go out of their way to watch. I want something that the audience can connect to. Thus began the development of the DJ Storms character, which you just saw. Obviously, that's not who I am, as you can see. I'm not a raging, raving lunatic that thinks he's on top of the world all the time. But the DJ Storms character, it really started off very, very small. It was just me kind of trying to get comfortable in front of the camera. I came up with the name DJ Storms. DJ stands for my first name and my middle name, Dominic Joseph. My last name is not Storms. It would be cool if it was, but it's not. Storms has two symbolic meanings behind it. Number one was the fact that there was this character that I used to create every single year on my wrestling video games, and it was called the Assassin Parker Storms. Mm-hmm. So I kind of took Storms from there, and I kind of put it behind DJ as a little tribute to my childhood where things were a lot more simpler and I didn't have to deal with the pressures and the hardships of growing up. And then the second symbolic reason behind Storms is the fact that my house has never lost power during a storm. I did not lose power during Hurricane Sandy here on the East Coast. So those are the two symbolic meanings behind Storms. So I started out on Periscope, started to get more comfortable in front of the camera. I acted very charismatic. I acted very flamboyant. I acted very, very energetic. And I spent about 5 months on Periscope before I transitioned over to YouTube on July 16th of 2017. And I have not looked back since. It's actually coming up on my 4-year anniversary, which I will be on YouTube with the rundown for Money in the Bank. I'm still looking for a guest. I will notify you when I have my guest. But that's pretty much how I started to come to terms with the fact that this is a true passion of mine. And I just took to it like the fish to water. It just clicked. And one of my biggest inspirations, I'm going to shout out him before I end my answer, because I know a lot of people are sick of hearing me talking here. But one of my biggest inspirations for me starting a YouTube channel was JD from New York 206. He has a ton of energy. He has a ton of charisma. He analyzes pro wrestling in a way that no one else analyzes it. And I really try and model myself after him, and I get a lot of inspiration from him to do this YouTube thing when it comes to pro wrestling. And that's how I pretty much got started on YouTube.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want to highlight that real quick?
Yes. Your
It says dope symbolic reason behind Storm.
yeah, from your favorite couple.
Thank you very much.
And Danielle said, I will be your guest.
You were just on the channel 2 months ago, Danielle.
And-
You gotta give other people a chance. Everyone wants a piece of the DJ Storm's pizza pie, all right?
And Rachel Vinciple, hey VI sister, says, congratulations, DJ Storm.
Thank you very much. 4 years. It goes by fast, I know.
Yes. Okay, next question. What are some advice you can give to someone in the same field as you?
Number one would be consistency. When it comes to consistency on YouTube, that is probably one of the biggest things that one person can have in order to succeed on YouTube. What I like to do, since I'm a very structured individual, I like to map out when I'm going to go on YouTube, what days, what times, and if you have multiple different types of shows like I do, I have the rundown, I have the lightning flash update, I have the rewind. The rundown I set for Fridays at 2:30 p.m., lightning flash update every single week at 1 p.m. This way your audience knows when you're going to be on YouTube, so that way they can set a certain time off in their day to go out of their way. Make sure they're free, and they'll go out of your way to watch you. So consistency. And number two, I would say structure. Definitely map out what you're going to do. And another thing I would say is passion. You definitely need to have a lot of passion for this, and you definitely need to know exactly what you're going to make your YouTube channel about. And if you know what exactly you want your YouTube channel to be about, go for it. Go for it, and make sure that you put as much passion into it as possible. And if you do that, there's no doubt that you're going to succeed on YouTube.
Wow, I hope everybody.
I know that's right.
Honey, I hope everybody was listening, honey. He just gave y'all the whole book of to be a content creator on YouTube. I hope y'all was taking notes, honey.
You need passion and heart. Okay.
Yeah. He gave y'all 4 steps. After that, you good.
There you go. Let's let it flow. Unintentional
Thank you,
rhyme
everybody,
right
for
there.
coming in.
Hey, Tiffany, darling. Hey, the G family. Buddha in the building eating a popsicle. Yes, for a popsicle.
Ooh, not you. You know what? I had a joke for that, but I'm gonna leave that one alone. Second question: how did you know what you wanted your channel to be about?
How did I know what I wanted my channel to be about? Well, when it comes to pro wrestling, I've been a pro wrestling fan since 2008. Actually, this month, July of 2008. July is a pretty crazy month for me. A lot of anniversaries in July. But I've been a wrestling fan since 2008, and I have been so passionate about it. I bought so much wrestling merchandise, T-shirts, action figures, championship title belts, magazines, posters, trading cards. I've been to almost a dozen wrestling shows throughout my entire tenure of being a wrestling fan. So when I wanted to really start a YouTube channel and really get my feet wet in the content creating area, I knew that in order to do that, I needed to do professional wrestling because I love talking about professional wrestling. I could talk about professional wrestling for legitimately hours on end and not get sick of it. If I could, I would literally make this my job. If I could, I would literally make this my number one job, to sit in front of my laptop every single week and discuss the week in wrestling, because I absolutely love it. There's nothing better in this world than professional wrestling, in my opinion.
Thank you. I feel the same way.
Amen.
He said, amen.
What are some dislikes and likes you have about YouTube?
I think what I like most about YouTube is the different opportunities that it offers for all different types of people to go out of their way and really have fun with it. They could literally make their channel about anything. There's no limitations on it. And another thing that I really like about YouTube is the fact that it gives a lot of options for me to put up my videos. I could do a live stream. I could do a pre-recorded video. I could do a premiere. God bless the premiere option, because I always have my pre-recorded videos as a premiere. When I can't go live, I always set my videos to premiere. So those are the two things that I really like about YouTube. Two things I don't like about YouTube, I would have to say the algorithm, because there's been so many instances, especially in the last 6 to 7 months, in which I've been purged of subscribers, views, and likes. And I don't know what it is with YouTube. There's just so many restrictions, and there's just so many limitations on YouTube as far as the algorithm goes, that it really gets under my skin sometimes. And the other thing that I really don't like about it is the copyright restrictions, because what happened was a little bit over 2 years ago, I did this one rundown, and it was probably the best rundown I think I've ever done. And that was when JB Thunder, my personal drummer, I think Leo remembers him. JB Thunder, he was a prominent figure on the channel. When he was playing me in on the drums throughout certain rundowns, and he played me in on Thunderstruck by AC/DC. But 2 months prior to that, new copyright restrictions were enacted by YouTube, and I could not post the video. So I literally had to cut out all the instances in the video where Thunderstruck was playing. So I absolutely hate the copyright restrictions when it comes to YouTube.
I know that's right. I do too, because you can't play music. And I'm such a music junkie. I would love to play music and show people exactly what I listen to.
Yeah.
And what I love.
Hey, Miss Hall.
So they definitely need to fix that. Shout out to everybody coming in.
Hello, Miss Hall. Hey, Jesse. How you doing?
Jesse, how are you? Thank you for showing up.
Hello, Unique. Hey, Unique, how are you? Hi, Miss Hall. Thank you all for coming in.
I had another question, but you answered it as you were talking. So now I'm gonna go left. So, if you were to have a wrestling company of your own, what would you name it?
What would I name it? Man, I actually never thought about that. But if I was to have a wrestling company, the name would probably be the last thing on my mind. But if you're putting me on the spot, I would have to say ASCW. That stands for All-Star Championship Wrestling, because I would only pick the athletes that are all-stars in the wrestling business.
Ooh, not only
that was a good answer.
Child, I guess we don't qualify her.
Hard-hitting questions, people. Hard-hitting questions.
All right. Okay. The next question is, how does it feel to have been on YouTube for about 4 years now? Because July 16th will be your YouTube anniversary of being 4 years on YouTube. So how does it feel?
It almost doesn't feel real to me, if I'm going to be quite honest, because never in my years would I have ever guessed that I would be doing this. I never guessed that I would be on YouTube as a prominent content creator. I feel as though like I am the most prominent, most vital non-paid content creator that the internet wrestling community has to offer. Now, a lot of people could take that as they will, but I'm just confident in my ability. But as far as me being 4 years into this YouTube run of mine, it's pretty crazy when I look back on it, because me being a 17-year-old kid, just starting out on YouTube, not even YouTube, starting out when it was on Periscope and then migrating over to YouTube, and now me being 22, looking back on it, there's some things I would have done differently. But at the end of the day, when it comes to my YouTube run, I'm proud to say that I've been here for 4 years. I'm proud to say that I've had an effect on many people's lives, and I'm proud to say that, hey, I'm a prominent figure in the wrestling community, and hey, I thank everyone that supported me from day one.
All right. And I believe that all you need for monetization is your watch time hours, right?
I believe so, although I'm not really trying to get monetized, mainly because of the fact that I don't do this for money. I do this because I love it. I do this because I just have so much passion for it that I just can't stop. It's almost like an addiction, but a good addiction. It's a good addiction because it's something that makes you happy, and it's something that it's not going to have a negative effect on you. Like if someone drinks too much, obviously, like that's going to have a negative effect on him. If someone pops illegal prescription pills, that's going to have a negative effect on him. But me, too much wrestling is never a bad thing in my eyes. And to be quite honest, this brand has definitely kept me. It's definitely kept me sane because, like I mentioned back when I brought Storms into my persona's name. I brought it in from a time in my childhood where I wasn't focused on paying bills and graduating school and searching for a full-time job. I wasn't dealing with all these hardships of growing up. And this brand and this YouTube channel has really helped me cope with that. It's helped me remain calm throughout these last 4 years of my life, because the last 4 years of my life have definitely been a crazy ass time. It's definitely been a time full of a lot of hardships that I really wish didn't happen. But at the end of the day, life is life. But this brand has definitely helped me through a lot of hard times.
All right. Thank you
Well,
for
that's
sharing.
good. You know what I mean? That YouTube is
An outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you taking the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna skip around a little bit because I had the questions in order, but I'm gonna jump around.
No worries.
Which wrestling company do you prefer, AEW or WWE, and why?
Oh God, that's an easy question. AEW, absolutely, because the problem with WWE right now is the fact that the management team, Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, John Laurinaitis, Kevin Dunn, Nick Khan, no relation to AEW CEO Tony Khan. WWE has just gone so downhill, apart from a few things here and there, and it's because of the fact that they just don't care. They just don't care because they're making all this money. They're getting paid all this money from USA Network, Fox, Peacock, to a point where they have this mentality of, oh, we're sitting on all this cash. Why do we need to put any effort into our weekly shows? Why do we need to put effort into Raw to make sure that people go out of their way and watch? They become very, very lazy and complacent. They don't care about pro wrestling. They just care about making money. Meanwhile, AEW, you can physically see the passion that the management and the creative writing team has for professional wrestling. And I would much rather be supporting a company, and I'd much rather watch a company that loves pro wrestling and will go out of their way to put on a great show for the fans, especially Double or Nothing pay-per-view that we saw on May 30th. Unbelievable show. I would much rather be a fan of a company like that rather than a fan of a company. Well, I am a fan at heart of WWE because they were the first company that I started watching, but their weekly programming, outside of a few things, it's very, very lackluster and just downright atrocious to a point where I don't even know how I'm still watching it, to be quite honest. To be quite honest, the only reason why I'm still watching it is because all the people that support me, they absolutely love when I rant, rave, yell, and scream about how bad the shows are, and they find it entertaining.
Yeah.
Very entertaining.
Very entertaining.
You want me to do the next question?
I got it.
Okay.
WWE has 3 shows. Which one you like better? Raw, Next, or SmackDown?
Well, it's actually called NXT, and that would be NXT. NXT is absolutely the best show that WWE is producing right now, especially with their show this past Tuesday, the Great American Bash. NXT, what it's been doing, well, long before what you see now, Triple H, he became the CEO of WWE, and he started NXT, and he created a wrestling product that has just so much passion. It was on the same level as what AEW is doing now, but there's a huge disconnect between Raw, SmackDown, and NXT because Vince McMahon at heart, he just doesn't care. He pushes the people that he likes. There's a lot of favoritism going on the main roster. And Vince McMahon, what he's been doing is every single time he takes an NXT superstar and puts them on Raw and SmackDown, he completely destroys them and strips them of everything that made them cool, must-see, and exciting. Meanwhile, Triple H is pretty much giving him gold on a silver platter. And Vince McMahon, he's just ruining it. He's just ruining it and pretty much reducing it to nothing. It's very, very hard to watch, but NXT right now, it's still the best wrestling program that WWE has to offer. Not as good as it once was, but it's still very, very good. They have a lot of great talent over in NXT, a lot of entertaining talent. If you haven't gone out to watch it, you need to go out and watch NXT. Guys like Johnny Gargano, Karrion Kross, Cameron Grimes, LA Knight, Tommaso Ciampa, Io Shirai, Zoe Stark, a lot of great talent that really will excite you if you go out of your way and watch it. NXT, absolutely the best show that WWE's been producing.
Thank you so much for that. So, as you were talking, you showed concerns that you don't like the way the show's being booked and how Vince is booking them. So the next question is, as a booker, how would you book the show?
That's a loaded question. That's a very, very loaded question. I could go in depth about how I would fix WWE, but it would probably be here for about 4 or 5 days. So I will condense it as best as I possibly can.
Not condense.
Number one, I would definitely stop overly scripting and overly producing the talent. The problem with WWE, especially now, is that a lot of people are overly scripted to say things that aren't very genuine, and they're overly produced to act ways that they didn't act before. And they are scripted in the way that Vince wants them to act. That's not how I would book it. I would book it in a way in which I would give them the creative freedom, not deciding who wins and who loses, because there's going to be a lot of problems with that, a lot of egos clashing. But as far as creative freedom, I would give them the creative freedom to express themselves and get them over with the crowd, whether it's as a babyface or as a heel. I would allow them to get themselves over in a genuine way, a way that will get the audience emotionally invested in them. Another thing I would definitely fix is the constant flow of rematches on the show, because when
I totally agree.
Yeah, when 2 or 3 guys face each other over and over and over again every week, it gets tiresome. I would switch it up. I would definitely end the brand split right now, because back then when the brand split first started in 2016, WWE was in a position where they were just overly saturated with talent. Now that they've released so much talent in the last 15 months, the brand split is so unnecessary, especially when the tag team divisions are depleted, the women's divisions are depleted. Roman Reigns is running out of challengers for the Universal title. Bobby Lashley's running out of challengers for the WWE title. You combine the rosters, and that way you can have a plethora of individuals that you can script to go one-on-one on the shows weekly. That way you can develop a competitive main event scene, a competitive mid-card, and you can definitely differentiate people. Roman Reigns will feel more special than he is. Bobby Lashley will feel more special than he is. Drew McIntyre will feel more special than he is. Bianca Belair will feel more special than she is. If you know what I'm talking about. I would differentiate people. That's just a few things that I would do to definitely fix WWE. Stop overly scripting and overly producing people. Give creative freedom. Stop the rematches and the brand split. Those are just a few things that I would do to fix WWE right now.
Well, what about characters? Do you like the characters?
No. And
would you rather them be themselves?
Yes, be yourself. There's nothing wrong with a character. Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with a character, but there is such a thing as an over-accentuated character. Like what they're doing with this one individual. Her name is Nikki Cross. They made her into a superhero. And you take a look at her character from NXT, the psychotic, mentally deranged girl. That was a great character in NXT. That was a character that I could have seen become a women's champion. But now this character, Nikki Ash, almost a superhero. I almost threw up my dinner that I ate before I watched the show.
Up your dinner, honey.
It was terrible. It's absolutely terrible. There's nothing wrong with the character, but there is such a thing as a good and a bad character. And that's actually one of the reasons why people hate me. If that's one of the questions.
Oh, she said, I wish Cena come back. A lot of talk about him coming back.
Oh, he is coming back. He is. He's going to face Roman for the title at SummerSlam. But Roman's
I just want to give my opinion on that while we're talking about John Cena, because I really didn't want to have a conversation about John Cena. But since you bring it up, I have to give my intake on John Cena. I think them bringing him back, and this is just my opinion, it's not going to save the program or the show. John Cena's time is already up. His time has already passed.
Oh, you said
bringing him
tired.
back is a waste of time.
Oh, you say he's tired.
That's just my opinion.
Well, no. You're absolutely correct. But they're not just bringing Cena back to try and help with the ratings. They're bringing Cena back because they need a big money match to sell SummerSlam, because it's going to be in a stadium in Las Vegas. And the biggest money match they could do is Cena versus Roman, with Roman going over. That's the only reason why they're bringing Cena back, because WWE has not built up any new stars to be on the level of a Roman Reigns. They're already running out of challengers for him.
Yeah, but they're going to put him and Big E together. That would have made a great match if they would have built up
Actually,
Big E
they're
a
not.
little
I
bit
heard
more.
that Big E's going to be moving to Raw, and he's going to take the title off of Bobby Lashley.
Oh, wow. So they're not bringing Brock Lesnar back?
I hope to God not. Well, no, he's coming back. But I hope to God he's not facing Reigns. I don't think he's coming back at SummerSlam, but he's going to be coming back at least a few months after fans are back in attendance. Because in Vince's sick and twisted mind, Brock Lesnar's still a draw. I just hope that Brock Lesnar's not beating Bobby Lashley, because we have seen enough of Brock Lesnar as the world champion.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I also thought, and this is what I don't get, even though I know Triple H doesn't wrestle anymore, couldn't they use him to help Raw and have him fight Bobby Lashley down the line somewhere, whether he won or lost?
At this rate, it's probably best that he doesn't. What Triple H should be doing right now, he should be focusing on developing the talent down in NXT, which he's been doing, and he should be focusing on what happens when he eventually takes over after Vince is done, which obviously that ain't happening until the Angel of Death takes him, and that's not going to be that. Right. We don't know when that's going to be. We don't know when that's going to be. That's probably not going to be for another 15, 20 years. He's going to be living until he's 120, sipping his meals through a straw. He's going to outlive me at this rate, and he's 50 years older than me.
I agree with, the amazing job that Triple H has done with NXT, but I think they still could use him on the main roster to help with programs, because they don't have anybody on Raw.
If you want to, what he can do is you can put him in a general manager or a manager period type role, and you could help him get somebody else over, like what they're doing with Ted DiBiase, Cameron Grimes, and LA Knight in NXT. Ted DiBiase is a classic legend. They brought him back, and he has helped get Cameron Grimes more over as a babyface and LA Knight more over as a heel. That's actually the best program in NXT right now.
Right.
That's what you could do with a guy like Triple H. No wrestling, just have him get another talent over.
So do you think Triple H is too old to wrestle?
At this rate, it's probably best that he stays out of the ring, because we don't want him to end up like The Undertaker, because The Undertaker, he wrestled well past when he was supposed to wrestle, and there were a lot of moments where he shouldn't have been in the ring because he's got a bad back, he's got a bad hip. He should have retired a while ago. He would have been in much better shape. You don't want to overdo it, because if you overdo it, then you're really going to blow your back out. You're going to blow your knee out. You're going to blow your hip out. You're going to blow something out.
But they have Shane on the show, and he's too old to wrestle as well.
Well, yeah, but the difference is that he's in much better shape than Triple H and The Undertaker, which I'm actually quite shocked. Considering
I disagree.
All the bumps that he's been taking.
I disagree. I don't think Shane is in better shape than Triple H is. Triple H can be thrown off a cell.
Well, yeah, but not as much as Shane. Shane's seen the light and somehow still survived. You know what I mean?
Oh, now he's seen the light, honey.
What do you think of, before I get to the rest of the questions, what do you think of Bray Wyatt's character?
They ruined him twice, man. They ruined him. His first character, I actually dressed up as him. This was pre-DJ Storms. I actually dressed up as him when I went to Extreme Rules in 2014. He had the potential to be a world champion with his first character. They screwed him up. The new character, they screwed him up within 6 months when they had him lost to Goldberg. Now the character is just a cheesy, voodoo, satanic, demonic, magical comedy show. It's terrible. They've rendered him to nothing. To be quite honest with you, I don't know how Bray Wyatt rejuvenates his career a third time. I really don't. And even if he does, they'll do the same thing that they did the previous 2 times with Bray Wyatt.
Exactly.
So what do you think about people using the same finishing moves? Him using the mandible claw, people using the super kick.
Oh, I don't mind that. I don't mind him using the mandible claw. I don't mind people using the super kick. At the end of the day, if you have a good character, you're booked correctly, and you can wrestle, I'm not really going to complain about a super kick being overused or the mandible claw being used by another man not named Mick Foley. It's really a useless thing to complain about. I just care about superstars, the correct talent being booked like they should, being booked like
Oldberg.
He is old, like 52 years old.
Oldberg?
His cardio don't last over 90 seconds.
Oh my God.
Going into the next one.
Hi, Tiffany.
Thank
Love.
you for everybody coming in. If
Thank
you guys are coming in and you're new to the channel, please subscribe to us.
Yes, please make sure that you subscribe. Thank you guys so much for coming
Yes,
in.
we are doing.
Earl Cole, my man Earl Cole is in the chat. He was on the rundown for Hell in a Cell not too long ago. He is the man.
You got the next question?
Yes, I've been in his channel plenty of times. Yeah, I got the next question.
Okay.
The next question. Who is your favorite wrestler?
Currently or of all time?
Either one. You can give both.
I can give both. Okay. My favorite wrestler currently is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF in AEW. Many people have compared the DJ Storm's persona to MJF's character and how cocky and arrogant he really is. But my favorite wrestler of all time has to be The Undertaker. There's absolutely nobody that embodies professional wrestling quite like The Undertaker. The match that actually got me into wrestling was The Undertaker versus Edge inside Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam of 2008. And since then, absolutely no one has been able to top The Undertaker. There will never be another Undertaker. There will never be a guy that's as passionate about keeping in character like The Undertaker. He will always be my favorite of all. And I actually got to see his last WrestleMania streak win at WrestleMania 29 against CM Punk. It's a moment that I'll cherish forever.
That match was actually good. CM Punk actually did more than what I thought he was gonna do in that match. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, this match is gonna be boring. And then when I seen it, I was like, oh, this is actually a great match. They probably should have ended the streak then, but I mean, it is what it is.
No, streak should have never been broken. That should have been what Undertaker had lived by. Streak should have never been broken.
Absolutely.
We have a question from the silly mommy
from the audience. I have a question.
Can you see the question or no?
Yes, I can.
Okay. What do you think?
How they're changing up wrestling with all these comic skits like Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss sucks. To be blunt, Alexa Bliss sucks.
I have something. I disagree with that, but okay.
It's terrible, dude. It's absolutely terrible. It's so cheesy. The woman can't wrestle. She's no Sasha Banks. She's no Bianca Belair. She's no Bayley. She's no Rhea Ripley. She's no Asuka. The woman is it's a circus act. It really is a circus act. These voodoo, satanic, demonic characters, they're outdated. They should not be in modern day wrestling. There's never going to be another demonic voodoo character that's going to have a major impact in professional wrestling now. There's not.
All right, do you got the next one? Or
I got the next one.
Let me know when you finish your second.
Okay, I have 1, 2, I have 3 more, and then you go. Okay. Next question is, which platform is better to promote you, Twitter, IG, or YouTube?
Twitter and YouTube, I would say. IG is kind of small for me. I don't really use IG for too much promotion, especially considering I don't have too many followers on IG. So YouTube and Twitter is the best possible place for promotion for me specifically. Twitter, I thrive on Twitter. That's where I get the most attention. YouTube, I definitely love YouTube. And I love the freedom of YouTube in terms of how much content you can put out. So Twitter and YouTube, definitely the top 2 places for promotion for me. Whichever one is better. Whichever one is good.
Okay.
We have a question from a fan.
From the
Audience.
From the audience.
Audience fan.
Earl says, my question is, WWE is trying to kill Raw off the air.
At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised. Vince McMahon won't be satisfied until he virtually kills his own company. The ratings are the lowest they've ever been.
Ooh.
So which one is higher, SmackDown or Raw?
SmackDown, but that's not saying much. They're under 2 million, and they're continuing to sink.
Wow.
I think with certain characters, I believe in my heart they finally got them right. Like Roman Reigns being a bad guy was finally the right decision.
But that's
He's
the only
bad guy
thing
for
about
like
the
the
main
last 10
roster.
years.
That's the only good thing about the main roster right now is Roman
Well,
Reigns.
no, I think also that Alexis Bliss it's the other girl. What's the other girl?
Yeah.
Barely being a bad guy also was a great idea and a good idea. Whoever came up.
She's very good, but two people ain't gonna draw dimes. People are starting to realize that no matter how great those two individuals are, the overall shows are terrible. And people are not going to watch if the overall show sucks.
You should call them and tell them to hire you.
They wouldn't hire me. They wouldn't hire me because I don't kiss Vince McMahon's ass like Bruce Pritchard.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. In this line of work, we know controversy sells. So the next question is, controversy sells. We all know that. Are you ever worried about the controversy on your channel for having a strong opinion?
Absolutely not. I pride myself on being controversial, but at the end of the day, if you think about it, nothing that I do or say is really controversial. The persona, it's over the top. Yes, it's crazy. Yes, but I'm not necessarily doing something that's insanely horrific. People tend to blow things out of proportion, and they think that that's how I am. They think that social media is actually a direct representation of who a person is, which that could not be further from the truth. And as far as the other side goes, the only thing that's controversial is the fact that I tell the truth. And there would be no reason for anyone to be mad at the things that I say about pro wrestling if what I'm saying is false, because it's ultimately false. It means nothing, right? People get mad at me, aside from my character and the fact that they think I'm an actual narcissist. People get mad at me because I'm just right in what I say. I know what's truthfully and factually good, truthfully and factually bad, truthfully and factually beneficial, what's not beneficial. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to pro wrestling. People get mad at the fact that they know I'm right and they can't do anything about it. They can't shut me down. They don't run YouTube and they can't do anything. They can't shut down my Twitter handle. All they can do is type away in their dark bedrooms at 2 a.m. in the morning with no job on Monday morning, and they get angry, all red in the face, steam coming out of their ears. People are just mad because I'm right in what I say. And that's not me acting narcissistic. That's just me being real.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that.
Do you got the next?
Yeah. As a wrestling analytic, you talk about wrestling, all wrestlings, but you don't talk about Impact Wrestling. Why is that?
Impact Wrestling, to me, it really just isn't very interesting. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great talent over there. But one of the reasons I don't really talk about it is the fact that there's really nothing that's commanding me to watch Impact Wrestling. And the only reason why I still watch WWE is because I'm a loyal fan. And again, people love that I get angry at all the bad things that they do. But Impact Wrestling, there's really no wow factor to Impact. On top of that, I watch so much wrestling as it is. I watch like 5 to 6 shows a week. If I add Impact on top of that, that's just overkill at this rate. Plus, I have an entire life outside of YouTube, so I can't watch all the shows.
All right.
Thank you for that.
Okay, so I think I have the rest of the questions. Yes.
Lay it on me.
Okay.
Where do you plan on being married?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years with your brand?
Where do I see myself in 5 years with my brand? To be quite honest, I don't know. I truthfully do not know how I'm going to manage this brand once I get a full-time job as an accountant, once I get married, once I start a family. That's going to be my main priority in my life. So I truthfully don't know how long this brand has left, but I'm doing whatever I can to cherish the time that I have doing the DJ Storms brand, and I'm really just having fun. Having as much fun as I can being DJ Storms. And when the time comes to ultimately put it to the side, I would have known that it was a damn good run. I had a lot of effects on a lot of people's lives in a positive way, and I would have known that I did something damn good. I did something that I can be proud of down the line.
Okay, so that leads me to the next question. If your career picks up in accounting, what are you going to do with the brand? Would it be on hold for a minute? Are you still going to be Mr. Controversial on YouTube? Maybe pick a schedule or something? What will happen to it?
I would have to say I would definitely be scaling back. I would probably just either do rundowns instead of weekly streams, or I would completely shut this channel down and just keep myself open. If anyone else like yourself want to have me on to talk about wrestling or talk about my personal goals, my professional goals, I would keep the door open for anyone that wants to have me on their channel as a guest or on their podcast as a guest, and I would definitely keep the door open. So I would close it, but I wouldn't close it completely. I would obviously put the accounting job first, because that's number one. And obviously getting married, starting a family, that would also be a top priority.
Okay.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Okay, so speaking about accounting, you recently graduated from college. How was that experience, and what was the major?
Obviously the major was accounting, and the experience was it was pretty cool, I would say. I definitely loved being with a lot of individuals in college, especially in 2018, before the brand really started to pick up in the beginning of 2019. I absolutely loved getting together with a group of like 20 friends at the arcade in the student center, playing pool, playing ping pong, and just having a good time. The experience was great. I feel like I kind of got gypped the last year because of the COVID-19 pandemic. But overall, I think I had a great experience in college. I met so many great people. And if I could go back and do it again, I would absolutely do it again. Okay,
thank you. All right, so this is the more so in-depth question.
Yeah.
How does your health condition, your health issue affect your everyday life and what you do here on YouTube and work?
It's pretty crazy to think about it. So for those of you that do not know, I suffer with ulcerative colitis, which is an intestinal disease, pretty much where the white blood cells in my intestines, they attack the bacteria in my intestines that's labeled good, but they think it's foreign bacteria. And obviously it causes me severe discomfort, severe pain. When it's at its worst, the best that I can describe it as, have you ever seen the movie Alien versus Predator?
I have.
Do you know when the aliens, they go on their face, and then they plant their babies inside their stomach, and then they burst out of their stomach, la 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 la. That's pretty much when it's at its worst. That's pretty much how it is. Thankfully, I have not had it at its worst since 2019. Right now, it's mainly the descending portion of my intestines over here, which oddly enough is factually proven to be the most common, and it's the hardest to treat. But how it affects my everyday life, it was definitely a curveball that life threw at me. It was hereditary. It runs in the family, so it was bound to go to either me or one of my siblings. It chose me. And what it does, it really does motivate me a little bit, I would say. It motivates me to stay focused. It motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing and live life to the fullest, and make sure that I don't ever waste a moment. I leave no chance untaken. I've had to cut out a lot of things in my diet. I've had to cut out coffee, even though like I didn't really drink coffee too much. There was a phase where I drank it when I was like 13, 14, and then like I just stopped. But I had to cut out coffee. I had to cut out certain fruits. I had to cut out a lot of processed food, no Hot Pockets, no none of that stuff. Sorry, you had a question?
Did you just say you were drinking coffee at 13?
Yeah,
I
like
thought that was a grown-up drink.
Hello.
it was good. It was good. I liked it at that age. It was good.
People started young.
I can't with y'all. But go ahead.
I wasn't drinking like 5 cups a day. It was probably like one cup every other week, especially when I go out to a restaurant with my family and we're having a big family breakfast. Of course, I'm gonna have like a little coffee.
Oh my god.
But I cut that out. I cut a lot of processed food out. Damn, Danielle.
Oh no.
Hey,
This is a coffee junkie.
She's great. She's great at what she's great. She's my number one mod over on my channel. She's always been a major supporter of me. She really wants to see me succeed, which I'm eternally grateful for. But I've had to cut out coffee. I've had to cut out processed food, certain fruits, spicy foods, no spicy foods, and how it affects my everyday life in terms of work. Obviously, right now it's not that bad. I'm on a new medication, and I have to wait until it fully takes into effect. So it's minor pains here and there, but ultimately it's a lot better than it was. It does loom in the back of my head, but I really try and not let it consume my mind, and I try and not let it really take over, because if I do, then I'm just going to lose control and I'm going to stress out, and I don't really want to do that, especially considering stress makes it worse. But it definitely affects what I do in terms of YouTube. There was a period of time where I've actually had to stop doing this because it got really bad here and there. Yeah, because
I think I remember that time.
Yeah,
you was off of YouTube for a while.
Yeah, it really does affect me emotionally and mentally as well. But recently, I've really tried to learn to control that, and I've grown over the years. In a sense, like it's helped me grow up a little faster. This condition has helped me grow up a little faster. It's definitely helped me maintain my leanness, because I do have fast metabolism as well. But ultimately, like I said, it really does keep me motivated, and it keeps me focused and determined to keep on fighting. It keeps me motivated and determined to keep on pushing to make sure I can finally put this shit to bed and finally just be free and finally be able to do whatever I want and not have to worry about it. There's been a couple of periods where I've been relaxed and I haven't had to worry about it, but I don't feel like I'm out of the woods yet. But one day I feel as though I do believe that I will finally be free of this, and I won't have to worry about it ever again. It has affected me a lot, but I've really grown stronger because of it, mentally, emotionally, and physically.
Wow.
Danielle said, "I'm proud of you, DJ."
Thank you, Danielle.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes, thank you so much.
At
this time, we'll take any questions from the audience.
Yes.
Before we wrap it up.
Yes.
If you guys have any questions, please ask while we are here.
Yes. At this time, we'll take any questions from the audience. Hey, At It Again Media is in the building.
Hey.
At It Again Media.
Guys,
How are you?
Also, guys, if you're not connected to DJ Storm or the House of X Entertainment, please go ahead, turn that red button gray, and tap the notification bell so that you can always be notified whenever we upload or go live. His link is also in the pinned comment of the chat. Hold on one second.
I know people got some questions. Come on, don't be shy, people.
Yes, you guys are free to ask Mr. Controversy anything that you guys want to ask him.
I just saw Danielle. For those of you that do not know the significance of the to the moon thing, Cameron Grimes is one of my favorite WWE superstars. He's in NXT, and his character is like a Southern guy who became a millionaire, and one of his catchphrases is I'm going straight to the moon, like I'm going to the top. But instead of to the top, he says to the moon, and he says it in like a funny way. So yeah, I can definitely do the to the moon. Hang on, I'll do the Cameron Grimes accent. My name is Cameron Grimes, and I'm going straight to the moon. That was for Danielle.
All right.
We have a question from Earl.
Earl says, "What's the best
Move in wrestling?"
Ooh, best move in wrestling. That's a good question. I haven't really given that too much thought. The best move in wrestling. The best move in wrestling, I want to say, like ever, maybe the Tombstone Pile Driver by The Undertaker, or the Stone Cold Stunner by Stone Cold Steve Austin. But in terms of wrestling now, I'd probably say either the 630 Senton by Ricochet or the RKO.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Do you want to show?
I think the rock bottom is the best move, but that's just my opinion.
Oh, not the rock bottom.
That's not a bad move. I actually loved the way that The Rock used to sell the Stone Cold Stunner. He was the best seller of that.
Yeah, he did whatever it took to make Austin look like $1 million.
All
Oh
right.
my God, tell me about it.
All
Oh,
right.
Danielle got another question. Oh no, Peanut's got another.
Peanut got another one. What's the best merch ever?
Match ever.
ever.
Oh God, that's an easy one. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 25, the greatest match ever. You need to go out of your way to watch it.
I don't know. I think I like Rock and Austin at WrestleMania 17. I thought that was a great match.
That was actually that WrestleMania is said to be perhaps the best WrestleMania out of all the WrestleManias that there have been. But man, I love Undertaker Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 25, absolute classic. I was 10 years old. I remember how crazy it was, and I had a heart attack every single time Shawn Michaels went to the cover because I didn't want the streak to end. Absolutely crazy.
Not a heart attack. They have medication.
At 10 years old, yeah.
Danielle says, DJ, who's this?
Orton or Cena?
Orton or Cena?
But I'd say John Cena because I feel as though John Cena has.
Are we talking about wrestling or overall package? Because a wrestler, Orton is way better than Cena will ever be.
Yeah, as a wrestler, Orton's better than Cena, but I would have to say Cena because he had the bigger impact.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, we got some more questions.
At It Again Media says, I have not watched wrestling since The Rock and John Cena.
Oh,
keep up to date with me. Subscribe. You can hear my thoughts on all things wrestling throughout the week.
Real
I like Spanish Fly.
Real DJ says, what's the best move
WWF made?
Best movie ever made. I don't know. I have not watched too many WWE exclusive movies, but I heard 12 Rounds with John Cena. I heard that was very good. I saw bits and pieces of Barricade, which is a horror movie made by WWE Studios as well. Actually, no, I think I've seen Legendary. That also had Cena in it. So that's not a bad movie in itself. So those movies, I would say, those aren't bad movies if you want to go out and watch them.
Yes.
Oh God, Peanuts.
All right. It says, Dome, I want to see Dap for us.
Oh my God, Peanuts. That's Danielle's job. All right, fine. Just one time. There you go.
Oh, Dap. Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right.
Maybe a couple more questions, and then
laughing my ass off. Sounds like me with Dap. All right, let's do Dap, buddy.
Oh yeah, Danielle. She always has like the dab emojis going in my streams. It's pretty hilarious when
All right, he'll take one more question, you guys, before he goes.
One more question, and then we have to show.
We're gonna show his channel, and then we're gonna get out of here.
Yes.
Then the show will be over.
Any more questions, guys?
Sounded like Matt Hardy when he was doing the Broken Brilliance gimmick. It's over.
Yes.
One more question, guys. Please don't be shy. I know people got some questions.
Ooh. Yes. All right.
You're moving the thing too fast.
Hey, Shonda's Corner.
You got a question? Shonda's Corner. Oh, she came late. She came late. We're just wrapping it up. Does she got a question?
Do you have a question? We'll show the challenge.
Not do you have a question? You just got here.
We'll showcase.
Okay, DJ versus me next event.
Ooh, DJ versus me.
Oh,
next
I
event.
would win. Of course I would win. You can't deal with Mr. Controversy.
Oh my. All right. So we're gonna showcase his channel right now, guys. If anyone have any questions, you can still post it and we'll showcase it.
Thank you everybody for being here for the interview. We greatly
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
you
And
all.
thank you for having me on.
Anytime.
Okay. So, ooh, wait. I'm showing the wrong thing. Sorry. Oh my bad.
You're showing the interview. You're showing the interview in the interview.
Yeah, I clicked on the wrong one. Now I'm showing the right thing. All right, guys. So this is the legendary channel of DJ Storm's channel, guys. As you guys
Subscribe,
can
baby.
see,
Subscribe.
please
I want to get
subscribe.
to 3,000 subscribers, baby.
Please,
I'm trying to get to 2,000. But
please subscribe, turn on the notification bell. As you guys can see, his Instagram, his Facebook, and his Twitter is there.
I never knew his Facebook was there. I don't know how I missed that.
Right, guys?
Did you just add that, or has that been there all the time?
That's been there for a while.
It says, ladies and gentlemen, I am the one, the only DJ Storm, wrestling analytics and fan watch.
I will share
The
you out
rundown
on
every main roster PPV and pay-per-view and takeover weekend. Watch the Lightning Flash update every Saturday. Keep watch for the Eye of the Storm Wrestling Interview Show. All right, guys.
Definitely tell us what his channel is about.
And I got a stream coming tomorrow. Tomorrow on the Lightning Flash update, we got a lot of juicy rumors to discuss, including Jimmy Uso recently got arrested for another.
Wait, speaking of that, Jimmy is which one now? Because I get confused. Is he the one that just came back?
Yeah, Jimmy.
He was injured, wasn't he?
He was injured for about a year with a knee injury. He just came back.
And he got arrested already?
For a DUI, his fourth DUI. I don't know what's going on.
They might as well just fire him. They don't need him.
They can't because his brother's also signed. They're not going to fire one half of the greatest tag team of all time.
I'd fire
They're
him.
going to have to step in, and they're going to have to get him some actual help. But we'll be discussing that. We'll be discussing Cena possibly missing SummerSlam. We'll be discussing Vince McMahon being a fan of a current storyline going on in the women's division. And, of course, we got 5 weekly shows.
So wait, is Becky Lynch coming back? Anytime
Supposedly,
soon?
yes, she could be back in time for SummerSlam.
Okay.
But yeah,
Quick question. What's the
Question.
greatest tag team in your opinion?
Greatest tag team of all time, in my opinion. I would have to go with the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, the Hardy Boys was awesome. So, guys, as you can see, his thumbnails are amazing. His intro is amazing. His channel is such amazing, guys. You got to check him out. Check him out. The link is in the chat. Also, go and follow him on Twitter if you guys have not. This is DJ Storm's channel.
DX. I like the Outsiders, Hall and Nash.
Yes.
I also enjoy.
Oh yeah, they were very good. They were very good. Dudley Boys are great.
Yeah,
love the Dudley Boys. Who else?
Tiffany, make sure to drop your link at least once so the people in here can follow you, please.
Yes, please.
Tiffany is one of our
Danielle loves DX. DX was very good.
Yeah, they were. They were no NWO, but you know.
Oh yeah, NWO. That was the greatest faction ever.
Road Warriors. Yeah, Road Warriors.
Wrestling, baby.
I was a big fan of the Road Warriors.
Just too sweet.
I was sorry about how it ended, though.
Yeah, right. But I really do love one tag team that I really love nowadays on AEW. Love the Young Bucks. Young Bucks are fantastic.
And that's on AEW?
AEW, you gotta watch them. They're the tag team champions. They're the longest reigning tag team champions in AEW history thus far. They are doing fantastic work.
I try to keep up with Impact as much as possible. Oh, you turned it off?
They actually just had a street fight with Eddie Kingston and Pentagon El Cero Miedo on Wednesday. Great street fight.
Yes, if you guys can grab Tiffany, that's her link.
Hey, Spotless Karn, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. So, guys, we're going to take one more question before we close out the show. If anybody have any questions.
I thought that was the last question.
Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, all right.
Do you want to take another question or?
Hey, I'm down for anything. I've been loving this interview since the moment it started, especially
Hey, Abandoned Boy, how are you?
What's up, Abandoned Boy? Thank you all who still are coming in, guys.
Yes, if you guys don't have us, please do subscribe.
Yes, please do subscribe. Thank you all who have subscribed.
Share us out to your friends,
Yes.
your family, your exes, everybody.
Yes. All right.
No. I got an intro for that too. I got an intro for that too. You gotta share it out. Leo knows you gotta share it out to your mothers, your fathers, your brothers, your sisters, your sons, your daughters, your aunts, your uncles, your grandmothers, your grandfathers, your 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th cousins, twice, 3 times removed, your dogs, your cats, and especially your guinea pigs, because I have read so many articles that are making my laptop run slow that if guinea pigs are exposed to a healthy dose of DJ Storms with a little bit of House of X Entertainment Incorporated, they are said to live long, happy, healthy, fruitful lives. So if you got a guinea pig, bring them on into the chat before we get on out of here.
All right. I love it.
That was awesome.
Yes, that was awesome. Well, guys, I think we are going to wrap up the show. Thank you so much.
For anybody that is coming in, thank you so much.
Yes.
This is the end of the interview.
So please,
so you guys are definitely going to have to watch the replay.
Watch the replay, leave comments. Also, make sure that you connect with DJ Storm. His link is in the description. And you can also follow him on Twitter, guys.
Yes. There are 2 sponsors that are not here right now, but we do want to give them a shout out.
Yes.
You do one and I'll do one.
Guys, please make sure that you go and you check out Linux Lights, guys. We are sponsoring and as well as endorsing Linux Lights, guys. Please go and support Linux Lights. And if you go and you purchase something from Linux Lights, guys, you can use our code, which is XFamily, when you purchase any candle off of the website.
Also, shout out to Nicole W. We love you and thank you for all your support and love behind the scene.
Yes.
And also, shout out to Let's Talk About It with Anita. I know
Anita's not here, out to Let's Talk About It with Anita,
she's
guys.
one of our sponsors, and we just want to say thank you for sponsoring the channel. We greatly appreciate you.
Yes. So please make sure you guys
I'm following him on here and Will on Twitter.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Natural. Yeah. He'll follow you.
I think I just got the notification.
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
You guys follow him back. So, guys, tune in on tomorrow. We are celebrating Chasin' Chris' birthday, his 30th birthday, guys. So please come out and celebrate with us on tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. live. We will be right here celebrating his birthday. It's going to be a fun night. Come out and say happy birthday to him tomorrow. If you want to give him a little token of saying happy birthday, whatever you could do, $5, $6, $2, whatever.
What's he talking about?
Yes, y'all said 800.
Nobody said 800. 800 what?
I don't know what he's saying, child. But guys, we love you.
Know what you're saying at this rate.
We are the House of X Entertainment.
Thank you, Tiffany, for dropping Miss Anita's channel. We greatly appreciate it.
Oh, wait. Before we go, guys, DJ Storm needs to get his watch time hour. So all of you guys who are in the chat, please make sure that you guys go and run his playlist. Please make sure that you guys go and run his playlist. If you have not watched his
Oh, you're going on at 8 o'clock. Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
he's going on at 8.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. It was like I thought he said something about 800. I was like, huh?
SmackDown, man, you're gonna get a low audience because SmackDown, everyone's gonna
get a low audience.
Outside of Roman, but regardless.
Oh, now you're gonna get a low audience. SmackDown is on. Yeah,
can we block this person?
I just did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah, I just
shout out to the haters. We love you guys.
But guys,
haters love me because I'm awesome.
Yes, please make sure that you guys run DJ Storm's.
Y'all said it starts at 8. What starts at 8?
Please make sure that you guys run DJ Storm's playlist.
Is he talking about the party tomorrow?
She joined just before the stream ended. Top Rope Squishy.
Hi, Top Rope. Hey, thank you so much for coming in. If you're not subscribed to us, please make sure that you subscribe and also go and rewatch the interview. Also leave comments. Thank you so much for coming in. If you're not a part of the family,
Natural said the troll came in at the
I'll,
end.
I'll be starring on her channel on July 22nd. We're going to be reviewing Fighter Fest Night 2 for AEW.
Okay, we'll make sure that we subscribed.
Yes, she's fantastic. She's going to be something big.
Just subscribe and like.
We'll make sure that we subscribe to you as well.
Oh no, Abandoned Boy, our interviews normally do start at 8, but this one was at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
We specified that earlier. I don't know if you heard us. But it's okay though.
For those that don't know, we have to work with the guests of the show.
Yeah, we work with their schedule, but our time is 8 o'clock. We let them know that, and if they can't, then they can pick a time of their choice.
And I greatly appreciate you modifying it for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's all good. You're not the only person we had to work with.
Yeah. So this is his playlist, guys. Please run his playlist so that he can become monetized. Please run his playlist, guys. If you're not connected to his channel, run his playlist so that he can become monetized, guys. So, guys, we'll be back tomorrow for a party, a 30th birthday party. If you do not know Chase and Chris, come and be with us tomorrow.
Will you be here, DJ Stone, tomorrow for the party?
It depends on what time, but I might be with family tomorrow.
It's at 8:30.
I will try. I will definitely.
Well, if you can stop by for 2 minutes and say hi, that's
absolutely.
Yeah,
we know how you are. You're a celebrity, all.
Yes.
I'm a celebrity. I'll be spending time with my family. Which I ain't no celebrity. Well, maybe I am.
Yeah.
Maybe I
am. Also, guys, if you have not checked out Let's Talk About It with Anita, which is Miss Anita channel, please go and check out her channel and run her playlist, guys.
Also, at It Again Media put part of your family, DJ Storm.
Yes.
While she's in here, at It Media, you have to go to my channel and vote for yourself. Mm-hmm. You're on the poll.
Oh, we got another troll. Look at this.
I got it.
Look at this. The interview's over now.
The interview is over. Thank you guys.
Shout out to the trolls for coming in at the last second.
You missed it, Jib.
Yes. Thank you guys.
You said they were used to the 8 o'clock interview.
Girl, honey. Yes. Anywho, guys, we love y'all.
Yes, subscribe to everybody.
Subscribe to you guys and subscribe to my channel. Yes, we love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We're the House of X Entertainment.
And we stay entertaining, you heard?
I'm Wanston.
And I'm Leo.
And our lovely guest is none other than...
DJ Storms.
Yes, and thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow.
Peace.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Let me get a little more of that
They
money,
know
man.
we at, man.
How big, what it is,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? I know
Stay
it's
in
time,
the same.
about to hit, baby.
We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. We stay entertaining, yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, yeah. We stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got 'em up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again.